Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Today we're looking at God of Our Fathers by Kwei. Sometimes the people closest to you betray you, and your home isn't a place you can be happy anymore. It's hard, but it's true. By PC Casts. The story features the rot in Ghana caused by the Chinese immigrants who have come to mine gold. Majority of the miners there are illegal and have acquired illegal sites through the area chiefs and other influential administrators of the land. They actually end up destroying the land. Dako Danson, the new chief inspector of the Criminal Investigation Department (CID) in Ghana Police Service, hardly celebrates its new position in Accra, that is Ghana's capital city, after his promotion, which tags along a huge salary bump before he is transferred to Obuasi, which is the remote area of Ashanti region. This is aided by the passing on of the area chief inspector Adai, who had been ailing. The area is famously known due to its top stand on illegal gold mine. On arrival, he notices lack of zeal from the officers in the station, and this frustrates his expectations. The officers are reluctant. There are several cold case files, unregistered evidence, lack of professional discipline and passion in the region. From the first day, he vows to put them on toes and streamline their services. Sergeant Obeng is immediately assigned to be his deputy. On his second day at his new station, a body of a Chinese mine owner, Bao Liu, is exhumed in his own gold quarry. Bao's brother, Wei Liu, who moves and washes the corpse, apparently to avoid shocking Bao's wife, now a widow Lian Liu, is the obvious suspect until he produces an alibi which redirects the investigators elsewhere. That is, he proves beyond any reasonable doubt that he had spent his night at Mr. Feng, his friend, the night of his brother's death, and his friend, his parents, his friend's parents, and neighbors could easily back up his claim with evidence. On arrival, Danson remembers he had found Wei crying, claiming one of the mine boys had killed his brother. Thus, he shifts his attention to them together with his deputy. Kazogabla, the head of the site's Galamsey men, is their first point of interest because first, he is the person who called for attention after finding the body, and secondly, he seems to understand very well how an excavator can be used to bury someone and comfortably explains this to anyone who bothered to listen. Yao Okor, Amos Okor's brother, who had threatened to kill Bao, is the second suspect. Bao Liu seduced his girlfriend whenever they passed by his site on their way to their farm or back home. This irritated him. One day, he did the same when they were on their way back home from the farm. A heated debate arose and Amos decided to bring this to an end and face Bao. On his way back to his site to fight him, he had to use a rope bridge, which Bao shakes and he falls to the abyss and dies. Though Bao is not charged for this murder, Yao vows to avenge his brother's death. He actually goes silent since then, especially to his father, who he thinks fostered the death by forcing his brother to go to the farm. Although he doesn't kill Bao, he confesses to have done it, just to save his father from being jailed. He actually forgives him. To his surprise, Danson learns that it is extremely dangerous to pursue justice in the area of illegal gold mine where the cartels have so much power, money, and highly disregard the law of the land. Miss Helmsy gives Danson some insights on some suspicious information which links some senior government council involvement in the gold mining and trading, a field he promises to venture in and unveil the truth. She is later killed in Paki together with her driver Samuel. by the then Obuasi commander Longdon for trying to investigate the illegal gold miners, sellers, and buyers. Danson visits Golden Tulip Hotel in Kumasi where she used to stay. He is told that two policemen had gone there and had taken valuables and some documents. However, he suspects that someone else is behind this. His commander is the first person to contact him to make it to the scene of crime in the middle of the night, and he feels bad when he sees a lifeless body on the ground. She had tried to communicate to him unsuccessfully earlier in the night. He had to investigate this murder too, although as part of his job, but mostly for personal reasons. Danson contacted Mr. Tenbury, who had been waylaid in the area by famous, quote unquote, Michael, and his case was still lying in the office. He explains how a serve car blocked their way and two men came out shooting in their direction and disappeared with his gold. Although he reported these incidents and Miss Helmsley had gone to inquire from the commander on the same, it didn't bear fruits. When Danson tells him about the murder of Miss Helmsley, he swears Michael must have had a hand in this because after speaking to the commander about the same few days before the incidents, she had decided to go and meet the so-called Michael. Commander denies having spoken to Helmsley to Danson and suggests that he is Danson, should go and interrogate Michael about the same himself. In company of fellow officers, Danson sets out to Michael's yard where they are attacked by a gunman in a mask who they later find to be an ex-officer, Sergeant Obeng. He is shocked and confesses that Mr. Michael, who is also the commander, had sent him to kill the two men on board and he didn't know their identities. He further says that, using a strange voice, the commander makes calls to his clients after referral from Chunk Granda and plans on when and where the clients will meet him to transact the gold business, but on the material day, they are attended by his assistant together with his who together with his associates uses gunmen to recover the same immediately after they depart from their offices. Madame Hemsley and her driver were thus killed for trying to unveil the truth. Commander is immediately arrested by his senior, Mr. Manu. Danson has a feeling on the other end that Yao Akor didn't murder Bao despite his accuracy on the fruitful day's activities. Maybe he confessed to save his old father. He tries to question him once more at the same time, keeps track of Lian movement with keeps track of Wei's movement with Bao's wife. He finds them, that is Lian and Wei, in their estate making love. They are arrested and after a thorough search and questioning, Danson finds out that Wei had Chuck Grinder's excavator's missing keys and Olipa's digital voice recorder which had been used to record someone snoring, meaning he had used the excavator to bury his brother alive and left the recorder playing at Mr. Feng's house when he had gone to kill his brother. Wei wanted Bao's mine, while Lian wanted to have Wei for herself. Thus, they collaborated. Sad. It's a great read which I recommend you all read. Thank you.